Hi, I am Liskeily Lozano, and today's topic is eavesdropping. So, eavesdropping is not only a social controversial act, but also a powerful trigger for curiosity and creativity, with a legal and psychological implications. It's the act of secretly or intentionally listening to private conversation, and also communication of others without their consent. The ethic of listening to other people's conversation. So, the ethical dimension of listening to conversations not intended for oneself is based on the right to privacy and the expectation of control over one's own information. Here, the principal question is, are someone's rights violated by listening to what they say? There are some several reasons why it's considered a violation. The first one is the violation of their autonomy. Why? It's because an active eavesdropping can be considered disrespectful because it denies people control over who hears their message. And also, the ability to choose who listens and who does not is fundamental to the personal autonomy. Because what is someone you don't want to listen to your conversation? And that can be a little bit dangerous depending on the message that you're given. Also, the privacy. This can be this can change. And it's depending of their environment also. There's some low expectation and high expectation. And the low expectation is about public places. Because here in public places, it's assumed that speaking loudly give us some privacy. The dilemma here is whether the intention is malicious to gain an advantage to others people's conversation or just passive curiosity. Can depend. Also, a high expectation. This means the opposite of public places is private spaces. Here, any intentional listening, recording, or interception without any consent, verbal or also electronic, is an invention of privacy and is considered and unethical and illegal in most jurisdictions because you are intentionally listening. The other topic is, why are we fascinated by eavesdropping? Our strong attraction to snitch to other people's conversation is fueled by curiosity, like I said before. Why? It is because we access to authenticity. We believe that what people say when they don't know that they're being observed because it's an unfiltered truth. And this is because when another person or some people are talking without knowing that they're being observed by a third person, they talk with an unfiltered truth. And the eavesdropping offer a backstage view for other people's life, satisfying the desire of genuine information. Also, the hunger of knowledge combines with the needs of connective closure. We want to know the genuine information about human nature. Our brains desperately seeks the rest of the information to resolve it. If we snitch a part of a conversation, we want to know all the information, and we are expecting and develop and create another part of that information to know or to create the rest of it to our own purpose. That's incredible. How eavesdropping can inspire creativity. For writers and artists, eavesdropping functions as laboratory of language and also human behavior because provides a rare material that is difficult to replicate with just our imagination. This can give an authenticity in a dialogue. Why? It's because creating a dialogue is a little bit complicated, but if we listen to real conversations, can be a way to develop that creativity because real conversations contain patterns, interruptions, filter words, awkward pause, and is imperfected. And this is why it's a perfect example of a dialogue, and you can create a dialogue very in a natural way. It's not perfect, and that why it's human, and you feel more natural when you listen that dialogue. It sounds more natural to our ears, and that's perfect to a writer. Also, a perspective of narrative, because you can create a story by listening simple phrases when you're walking, when you are eating in a restaurant. When you overhear something, you can match that information to something that you've been wanting to create, and do you can do a story, you can do a movie, you can do anything if you have the imagination and also another perspective that give you what you needed. Also, the observation of social behavior. This allows creators to observe how people react emotionally in situations of love, embarrassment, or conflict. You can create in your book, in your movie, or in a drama a part that is authentical by watching other people reaction and convert that reaction to that film, because it enrich their ability to create multidimensional and more realistic characters, not those characters that are like robotic and can express their emotion. So yeah, this is my topic. Eavesdropping is very controversial, but like I said, it can be used in a good way. So let's keep gossiping in a good way. Thank you.